Tea. Caffeine is present in many plants. They use it to deter insects and to disrupt the germination of other plants that might otherwise compete with them. In tiny quantities added to flower nectar, caffeine even seems to help bees to remember their way back to the flower. But caffeine is also a drug with strong effect on humans as a stimulant and aid to concentration. Most cultures use plants containing caffeine as a social lubricant. No gathering in West Africa would be complete without cola nuts, which were the basis for cola drinks. The yaupon or Indian tea of Southeast USA and yerba mate of South America are both brewed from the dried leaves of caffeine-rich species of holly. Coffee, made from the roasted beans of a dainty little tree that originated in Ethiopia, was popularised initially by Arab traders. And then there is tea. Just the word is enough to make true addicts and aficionados feel suddenly thirsty. Pleasingly astringent and slightly bitter, tea is grown up and energising. Tea is made from the leaves of a shrub which probably originated in southwestern China and has been domesticated and drunk there for more than 2,000 years. Green tea is made directly from the dried leaves, while black tea is made from leaves that have first been allowed to wilt and oxidise. Chinese tea became fashionable in Europe in the 17th and 18th centuries. Dry tea, which is very light in weight, was packed in the holds of ships together with cheap porcelain to act as ballast. The porcelain, or china as it became known, became a commodity in its own right, and its popularity inspired Josiah Wedgwood in the mid-18th century to establish his Staffordshire factory, which exported teapots and crockery all over the world. But China still had a hold over the tea itself. Spotting a business opportunity, the British East India Company established a secret mission to smuggle tea plants out of China to break its monopoly. Those plants became the basis of the Indian tea industry. Land was offered to any European who agreed to cultivate it for export. The price dropped, and by the late 19th century, tea had become a pick-me-up that everyone could afford. You've been listening to original music by Rakeh Jamil, created in response to Tuk Tuk Chaiwala and commissioned especially for Pollinations with support from the British Council.